I am Shannon.
I'm Tess.
I think I've known you for 9 years, but we've been friends since, I'd say 2014. I was invited out to Three Crosses High School Group Omega in 2009, and I started attending regularly that year and gave my heart to the Lord. So when me and Tess became good friends in 2014, I kind of knew she was going through stuff with friends, with relationships, with health, and with family and everything. And yeah, my heart just went out to her because this was my friend and I wanted her to feel hope and feel purpose. So
I feel like I was at just like the lowest that I've really ever been. I knew in my heart that I was searching to find what was missing. And I just felt like I was always searching in the wrong places. I was always searching in areas that would always lead to a dead end and make me feel just worse than I had started. I remember specifically one day just like sitting on the couch, just crying and being like, there has to be more than this. There has to be more than this life that I'm living, because this can't be it.
I was kind of nervous what she would think. The tipping point for me for really going for it and inviting Tess out was just thinking her hurt and her feeling lonely and alone is way bigger than my feeling of being rejected or like being afraid to be rejected. Yeah, I kind of tried to bring it up casually at first and just, you should come out and see or whatever, and then I got serious about it and was like, Tess, come out. Like, you need to just show up. Like, that's all you need to do is just show up. And then she did.
When Shannon finally invited me to come and see what was going on at church, at first I was really nervous, but then there was this like huge part of me that was just like ready. I like had this like huge part of my heart that was just like, go, like you need to go. This is what you've been missing. This is what has been missing in your life. And when I finally did, I knew, like the second that I was there, I knew. I was like, this is home. Like this is what's been missing in my life. Hearing the gospel for the first time, it was heavy at the same time as it was freeing. The Lord, like Jesus died for me. Like God sent his son for me so that I could have a relationship with him, so that I could live with him forever. And that's just something that I never knew and I didn't think about. I didn't take seriously. I took it for granted. And to know that and to take in the gravity of that is something that is so unexplainable. And I felt like I could release all of that hurt, all of that, just the past, all of those burdens, all of those things that I was so ashamed of. I could really let go of that and I could give all of that to the Lord, and there is nothing that could like tear me away from that after feeling that type of love. When I finally decided to give my heart to the Lord, I just accepted the Lord into my heart, and it was the best decision I've ever made. At that point, I was like, okay, God, just like take my life, take everything. Like I have nothing to give you, but I want you to take it all. And I prayed, and I knew like who I was praying to.
Seeing Tess after that moment was such a 180.
I started to serve with our middle school ministry here at Three Crosses. I got a new job at the church, and I started working as a preschool teacher, and I met my current husband, which was amazing and awesome. And sometimes I have to look back and be like, who even was I? Because I don't even recognize that person anymore. The only difference in my life is that I gave my heart to the Lord.
One thing I like always bring up to Tess is, Tess, if you could go back and tell 2014 you and tell yourself what your life would be like now in 2017, would you even believe yourself? And it's always no, not at all.
I'm just so grateful that you didn't turn away, that you didn't say like, hey, she's got problems, but this is my God. Like I'm gonna keep this, over here, and I'm not gonna share with her just the life that she could have and the beauty of what the Lord will do. And I'm just so grateful that you pursued me and really brought me like to the church and to the Lord, because I would be nowhere without him.
Tess was always my friend, but now she's my sister. And that bond is so much deeper because of the Lord and what he's done for the both of us. And yeah.